The I'm a Celebrity casting rumours have already started this year, and one of the most notable names in the frame is Zara Tindall's husband, the rugby player Mike Tindall. The former England captain, whose wife is 20th in line to the British throne, is among a host of celebs apparently flying to the Australian outback, the first major entertainment game show appearance from a member of the royal family since the infamous It's a Royal Knockout in 1987. So it begs the question, should members of the monarchy, the royal family, really be allowed to bare their soul and chew kangaroo bits on reality TV? Or should they remain unknown and dignified? Here to discuss this are three veterans of the jungle. I'm a Celebrity royalty. Series 3's runner-up and former royal correspondent Jenny Bond. Series 4's runner-up and Princess Diana's former butler Paul Burrell. And 2010's fans' favourite, former MP, of course, Lembit Opik, who've all done their time in Crocodile Creek. Paul Burrell, great to see you. Welcome to the show. Do you think it's inappropriate for somebody that's married into the royal family appearing on reality telly?
Well, I think you have to remember, of course, that Mike Tindall is not in line to succession of the throne. He's not a working member of the royal family. He's married to a member of the royal family, true. Now, if this was William or Kate in the jungle, I'd have a problem with that. But I don't have a problem with Mike Tindall doing it because I think he's a decent, grounded man who will not disgrace the royal family. And listen, I'd like to be on his side because if this man can help deliver his baby on a bathroom floor, then he can survive any of the trials which Ant and Dec can throw at him. But beware, Mike, the buffet isn't quite as delicious as the one at Balmoral.
Listen, your appearance in the jungle was truly memorable TV gold, Paul. But some viewers will be concerned that Mike Tindall is coining it. He's profiting from his royal connections by appearing on the show.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that he's not donated part or all of his proceeds from the show to a charity or a good cause which he supports or Zara supports or the Princess Royal supports. Mike himself does great work in the charity field, and this will be a great platform for him to support other good causes. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think he's a great guy. I've got a lot of time for him.
Well, he's a great guy, Jenny Bond, and he's a veteran of reality TV. He did the most dangerous show on TV, which is Channel 4's winter sports show, The Jump. I know it's the most dangerous show in TV because I did it in Series 3 and almost broke my leg. But he wasn't married to Zara Phillips then, and I think this is a misstep. What's your view?
Well, I'm not sure you're going to get much of a clash, actually. I don't know what Lembit thinks, but I'm with Paul on this. I think absolutely he's not a working royal, and he is, you've got to remember, a celebrity in his own right. You'll say he's cashing in on his royal connections, but Mike Tindall is an enormous celebrity in his own right and a great guy. And I also think that he's a discreet man. He's shown that he can do podcasts and not give too much away, just little tidbits that are completely harmless. And I think that'll be the case in the jungle. And I think the other thing is, as my dear colleagues here will agree with me on, that we're a bit of a community in the jungle, and we watch one another's back. And we all know that the cameras are right. We all know that, there are indiscretions we could make. And we don't try and quiz one another too much publicly, I think.
Yes. Lembit, you've had kangaroo's testicles in your mouth. You've also been on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Tell me about this decision, this casting of Tindall, because I'm not having it.
Consensual kangaroos. Let's move on. Jenny, you are the great celebrity. You are the great royalty for me who's ever appeared on The Jungle. And I don't agree with either of you because I don't think anything even close to the royal family should be on television. Not in that way, because you are pretending that people forget the fact that the cameras, never forget the cameras on. But you do forget it. After day 4, and surely you both forgot it as well, you don't remember that every single little thing that you say is going to be recorded and broadcast. The only person who probably would enjoy that would be Meghan Markle, some would say, but she's not royalty either. I'd like Harry and Meghan to be in there to prove what they would eat, what they would say, and what they would do about the royal family. But I don't think anyone close to the royal family should be on that show.
Well, I think the point, Lembit Opik, is that when you marry into the royal family, you give up that ability to be a celebrity and to live a normal life.
Yes, so therefore you shouldn't exactly... Mark, let me ask you this question. Do you think that being on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here is living a normal life? Would you do it as GBNews royalty?
They couldn't afford me. And I'm under a very tight contract. The boss wouldn't have it, and he's Australian.
I had a very bad agent. But the bottom line here is that I think that Jenny can do it, Mr. Burrell can do it, but no one near the royal family should do it. How would you feel if King Charles III turned up on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? Jenny, do you think that would be acceptable?
No, that's totally different. That's absolutely different. Look, he is not, he hasn't got a title, neither his wife got a title. They've said they want an ordinary life. Their kids, they want to have ordinary lives. They earn their own livings. I mean, how far are you going to take this? What about Autumn Kelly, who was married to Peter Phillips? Could she be on a Celebrity? Is she tainted by the same thing? What about Daniel Chatto, who married Sarah Chatto, Princess Margaret's daughter? I mean, where are you going to draw the line?
Well, I wouldn't let any of them to be on the show, mainly because they're pretty boring. But you were not boring, Jenny.
Paul
you should
Burrell.
Be in the royal family.
No, you definitely weren't. Paul Burrell.
Yes.
Let's talk about Zara Tindall, the Mrs. A very graceful lady, a very dignified, royal, beautiful woman as well. I'm a huge fan of Zara Tindall's. If God forbids, turn it down, Seb. If God forbids 19 royals passed away, she'd be queen. And the queen's husband would be in the jungle with rats on his face.
It's not going to happen. Mike Tindall is so far removed from the working royal family that it really doesn't matter. It doesn't. And I'm sure he's discussed this with Zara and with the Princess Royal and with other senior members of the royal family. And obviously he's been given the go-ahead. So they don't care. And I don't think Mike Tindall is really bothered about this. He's not going to disgrace the royal family. As Jenny says, he is going to be very careful what he says. He's a decent man. And my money's on him. I want to listen and watch what Mike Tindall does. I think it's a great signing.
Paul, apologies to anyone offended by that footage of Rishi Sunak. Lembit Opik?
No, Paul, let me ask you this question. Are you so confident about this that if he does disgrace the royal family, you'll give me your house?
Why would I give you my house?
No, you see, you don't have faith in your own commentary. You don't have faith in your own commentary.
Lembit, take him down. Take him down to Chinatown.
No, he's a decent, grounded man. He's invested his life into the royal family, into Zara, his family, the Princess Royal, and everybody in it. And that's his world now. He's not going to let those people down. He really isn't.
What about Harry, though?
Her Majesty was very fond of him, by the way.
Harry and Meghan, arguably, have let the royal family down. Should they be in the jungle?
That's a very different story. And I wouldn't.
No, it's not. It's the same story. They've been so selective.
I wouldn't want to watch Harry and Meghan on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, because I think it's the totally wrong platform for them. Yeah. They have their own platform in America, so they can do whatever they want in the States.
Paul, our late, great, much missed, much loved Queen Elizabeth II,
God bless.
if she were here, if Mom were here, I can't say she would approve of this news, would she?
I don't. Actually, Her Majesty was very forgiving and very supportive of all her family. I personally wouldn't think that she'd have a problem with it. I really don't. Her Majesty was...
I don't think so either. No, I think you're right. And I was told that although she didn't watch the programme a great deal, she was very amused to learn that I was buried underground in a coffin full of rats. She probably thought she wished she could have buried me underground in a coffin full of rats.
Actually, there you go. I'm just wondering what other journalists should probably go in the jungle just for the satisfaction of the royals. There are lots of potential names that spring to mind.